Hey guys, it's Alyse here, and I just got top 8 in my remote Duel Invitational Qualifier pod. Unfortunately, I lost right away in top cut. I went undefeated in Swiss. What are you doing, Lang? Okay, sure.
I'm not doing it.
But I got top 8. I went undefeated in Swiss, so I was really happy about how this deck performed and how I did. I wish I could have done a little bit better, but me and top cut don't really mix well, so oops. But I lost to someone I'm really okay with, hopefully getting into the Invitational, so I hope he makes it. But anyways, for the list that I played, first of all, not my list. Everyone's gonna say it, but okay, I guess no one. But anyways, I played Adamancipator Prank Kids. If y'all have been...
Did you steal that?
We're gonna get into that in the shoutouts. But anyways, if you guys have been watching Cody stream at all, or Team Playmaker stream, aka Jibriel, or just anywhere on DB, this deck is actually like low-key really good. It has a lot of resilience, and the boards it puts up are like really nice right now, and people don't play the hand traps that really like beat this deck, so I think it's really nice, and it was a really good pick for this, and I'm really excited to see where we take this deck. So anyways, let's get into the list. Oh wait, actually, shoutouts. I want to do that before I get into the deck profiles so people know. So first shoutout goes to Jibriel, the one who just came up with the concept of the deck, made the core list, and really helped me solidify on this choice. He told me earlier this week you need to play this, and I ended up playing it. And then shout out to Cody because he also influenced my choice and helped me with a couple card choices and influenced the baseline of the deck. And then shout out to TGG Gaming. We were able to get all the cards from them. It was literally an Adamancipator sign because I got told to play the deck, and I messaged the shop and they're like, yeah, we just got it all today. So it was a sign. But
That was a bad pun.
I know, that was the point. But
she said that.
but yeah,
We
so
can't do the races anymore.
yeah, TGG Gaming got me all the cards. They're amazing local in Minnesota if you want to check them out. I also help run the remote duel server, so if you guys want some remote duel action, we're trying to get it going more. We haven't gotten it quite off the ground, but if you guys want to go check it out, I'll try and leave a link in the description. And then shout out to Kyle, who usually gives me all my cards. He didn't give me any for this, but he's a huge help, and I really appreciate everything he does for me. I know I probably don't show it as well, and I always forget to shout him out, but Kyle is the GOAT, and I really appreciate him. You can't say I didn't shout you out now, Kyle. And shout out to Lang, who's the one filming this. He always helps me out too. Sure. You can act like you don't, Lang, but sure. Anyways, let's just get into the deck profile. So it is 3 Analyzer, 3 Researcher, and 3 Seeker. These are standard, you have to play them. I don't play any of the stones, they're just not really necessary. They're kind of bricks in a way, even though they're still kind of nice. And then for the Prank Kid engine, it's 3 Roxy's and then 1 of each of the other ones. The Roxy's is really nice because it's literally just a 1-card starter. It doesn't get you into full combo per se, but the way it starts it and also like fixes your hand and gives you the ability to like add Butler to your end board is super nice because you can reveal this off of one of your miners because it's a rock. Who knew? So I think it's really nice, and it adds in like another depth to the deck that it didn't have until like people thought about it. So I think those cards are really nice. Played 3 Guardian and 3 Supplier for the Kokumaru engine. These cards are insane, you have to play them. Yeah, and then only 2 Doki, just because like a lot of the time your normal summon ends up being either a Roxy's or one of the miners, so this unfortunately doesn't come up as much, but it's still really insane. You need to play it in some way, shape, or form. And then 2 Parallel Exceed. I kind of wish I could have played 3, but there just wasn't the room to justify it right now, but I think at a later point there will be room. But this card's insane. If you open this in Roxy's, it's basically full combo because you have everything you need to play. So this card is very nice. And then only hand trap in my main deck is 3 Ash. I wanted a hand trap that was going to be just really versatile, and as I said from before with Ash, I think this card is goated. It was really the best choice for me to make again, just for the versatility sake. Even though the format is really Drytron and VW heavy, a lot of people are choosing to play like a bunch of other decks. There's still a lot of variety, so this card helps in variety basis. So I really like this card. That's it for the monsters. For spells, the sign, but 3 signs. This card's nuts. You have to play it. 3 droplet and then 3 TTT. I think the droplet's a really good choice, especially pairing it with signs. It really does a lot. So I think the card is really nice, even with VW not losing as bad to it. I think it's still really insane because you can get to game states where it still beats VW. And tactics, I think that card is just insane in like this kind of deck. I think there's a better way to capitalize on it in the future once we try and work in some more other extenders, but we wanted to work on like the main base of the deck for now and then go from there. But I think this card's a really good concept choice. Then the Pandemonium, Reborn, and Upstart. Being able to add Butler to your end board is really nice. I don't think it's per se necessary, but I think it's a really good addition and one that you should really consider if you're going to play this deck. So that's it for the main deck, 39 cards. For the extra deck, the print kit engine is Meow Meow, Doodle, and Butler. I also didn't know this until like the other day, but Meow Meow is also a rock, so it plays really well with like all your other cards. So this card's just really nice. Butler, I didn't actually summon once the entire tournament, but having the option is really insane, and like a lot of decks just can't stand up to like what the rest of the deck like board will be, plus a Butler, plus it's a way to play around Droplet as well. So I think this is a really nice choice. 1 All Mirage, just in case if you get into a point, especially with Parallel Exceed in the deck, I think this card's really nice to have around. The 1 Hulk, it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still really nice to have for link climbing and stuff. IP, it's kind of necessary. It's one of your main end board cards. Unicorn, no Phoenix, there was just no room, but Unicorn overperformed. Access Code, that card's obviously insane. And then Apo, that card is obviously insane too. And for Synchros, Herald, you can make it really easily, and the card still just puts in so much work for the format. Raptite, a lot of the times you leave this card on your board because DD Crowing is apparently really good right now, and you get a free wind from the Doodle or the Fansies, so this is just live normally most of the time, so it's really nice to just have sitting on your board. Plus it gives you follow-up for the next turn. Dragite, you have the room, it's insane, you need to. Borreload Savage, it's not as insane as it used to be, but it's still pretty insane. If you can end on it, awesome. Then the XYZs, Gallant and Dweller, both these cards are necessary. Dweller's insane right now, no contest. And then for the side deck, I guess we're going in reverse. 1 Reboot, 3 Storm, and 1 Duster. These cards are insane, nothing more you can say about them. The 1 Driver, 3 Gamma, 3 Nib, and 3 Droll. I think these are the best hand traps to play in this deck. Nib you can always argue about, but I think especially with playing a rock deck, I think Nib is still really nice. I think it still hits enough. Even though today, every time I got nibbed, I still played through it and I still made a board. So like, it isn't as good against my deck, but it's insane against every other deck, I think. So I think it's still really nice, and then Droll you have to. So that is it for the deck profile. We're going to be testing a lot of changes, and hopefully me or Jib or someone else can top of the deck again and show you guys what the deck can do, and keep it on your radar. This deck's insane. Anyways, that's it. Thanks you guys for watching. Bye!